5 questions to ask yourself if you're unsure about your relationship. If someone told you you're a lot like your partner, would this be a compliment to you? Are you truly fulfilled or just less lonely? Are you able to unapologetically be yourself, or do you feel the need to show up differently to please your partner? Are you in love with who your partner is right now as a whole, or are you only in love with their good side, the potential, or the idea of them? And would you want your future or imagined child to date someone like your partner? Those are absolute hammer blows. I think almost everything in here, if someone told you a lot like your partner, would this be a compliment to you? Are you in love with just the idea, or would you want your future child, imagined child, to date someone like your partner? Those 3 are sort of taking you out of the situation and imagining that you're somebody else, you're something else. It's for a different person. So that's creating a little bit of psychological distance. Are you truly fulfilled or just less lonely? Is, a fantastic insight around the reason that we suck so much in relationships is that we're terrified of being alone. And that means that we stay in relationships, or we accept relationships that we shouldn't do, because familiar loneliness or familiar partnership is more enjoyable than unfamiliar loneliness. And that's not good. Are you able to unapologetically be yourself, or do you feel the need to show up differently to please your partner? I think that a lot of that is around the level of openness, the level of comfort that you have. How much do you need to self-edit? The question around the person that's your best friend is the one that you have the least filter with, and that you can sit in silence with without having to fill it. So it's the person that you can talk the most with in an unencumbered way, and the person that you can shut up the most with in an unencumbered way. And if that's not your partner, then you're struggling, because your relationship should feel like home. It should feel like a house with a sturdy roof and strong foundations, and shit gets thrown at it all the time, and rain comes down, and there's weather, and there's heat, and there's cold. But inside of that house is the one safe refuge that you have. You can lose your job, status, your financial position can fall away, your health can break down, your friends can leave you, but you have this one safe place, and it's in another person. It's in them. And if you can't be yourself with that person, the entire house does not exist. It's fake. So you need to make sure that you can be yourself with your partner, or else you have no safe refuge from the world, which is fucking terrifying. On the dating line, Hormozy dropped a fucking slammer the other day, which I want to talk to him about the next time I speak to him. If you find a girl who believes in your dreams more than you do, who makes you want to be a better man, who's willing to work alongside you to get there, and is grateful for whatever you have, just marry her. That's how you make marriage an easy yes. How you make marriage an easy yes is by having a girl who has those. If you find a girl who believes in your dreams more than you do, who makes you want to be a better man, who's willing to work alongside you to get there, and is grateful for whatever you have, just marry her. The rest of the stuff will sort itself out, man. I really do get that sense. Maybe I'm getting soft in my old age. I don't know. I guess there was one final element. I got asked a bunch of questions about the black pill and stuff, and sort of incels the last time on a Q&A at some point recently. And it's kind of an unfalsifiable philosophy in a lot of ways, because there's many kernels of truth in it, realizations about what women want physically in a partner, and the fact that some men just, no matter how many push-ups they do, they're not going to get there. It's tough, it's a hard biological limit. But there is a very specific cohort of men, frustrating men, guys who have got nothing going for them, no drive in their life. They're uncomfortable in their own skin. They're endlessly miserable. They keep complaining about women having too high standards. It's like, bruh, your standards for yourself are through the fucking floor. Your friends don't want to hang out with you. You don't want to hang out with you. Why do you think a woman would want to hang out with you? And how is this their fault that they've got too high standards? You suck. You suck. Your friends don't want to hang with you. You don't want to hang with you. Why lay at the feet of women the fact that they have got too high standards? I am all for it. I will fucking die on the hill of fighting for more empathy for men, right? And I have been thrown under the bus many times for doing so. I'm, again, be able to walk this tightrope where I'm so soy-cucked that the manosphere considers me to be blue-pilled, but I'm also such a misogynist that Guardian readers think that I'm Andrew Tate from Wish. And I don't care anymore. Like, I don't care about being misjudged by people who don't understand what I'm trying to achieve. And there's a group of people out there, maybe the large majority, who are reasonable and who understand that it's not zero-sum when it comes to empathy, who realize that you can raise up men without dragging down women, that you can support women without forgetting about the challenges of men, that you can tell men that they need to pick themselves up by their bootstraps and actually do some work without forgetting that those men have got challenges that need structural support from society at large, and we need initiatives and we need investment. And that some women do have too high standards. Some women do have skewed perspectives of what they're worth. But you're not going to get into a relationship with them in any case. What's your goal? We're screaming at these harpies on the internet, these like retarded women who go onto these dating shows and are like, I'm going to get a guy who's got like 6'6" and he's got like 6 figures and he's got a 6-inch dick. Like, what are you really going to go and change them? Are you going to U-turn them and turn that chick into wifey? No, you're not. You're getting frustrated because you think that they are a representation of women at large. But that woman by design sucks. So you're not going to hang out with her. So just don't pay attention to her and move toward the chicks that are perfectly normal. That there are so many fucking awesome women out there who want to get into a relationship, who just want a man who's got those traits that we talked about before. Yeah, that special category of men who don't have anything going for them, no drive, uncomfortable in their own skin, endlessly miserable, complaining all the time, and laid at the feet of women. Dude, point the fucking finger in the mirror. Like, I will give you as much social confidence, training, diet, hairstyle advice until the cows come home, and I will continue to do it. But if you're not doing any work and you're saying that it's the fault of women that you're not getting dates, fucking, that's on you, guy. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you enjoyed that clip, the full-length episode is available right here. If you hurry up and press it. Go on.